Yellow, yellow, and welcome to SEMO's Irrelevant Stream Show, whatever the fuck you want to call it, episode 8. It is the boring, it is the irrelevant. SEMO 313 here with you once again. And boy, I'll tell you what, right off the top, I must say that I owe someone an apology. Uh, Dr. Earl Brown, Dr. Earl W. Brown. I posted a video of Mr. Brown. It was a clip of his video where he was outside talking to the camera and spittling everywhere. And I thought it would be a cute little funny joke to say, at YR program, did Mr. Brown spittle all over you when you met him in person? Because you just check it out. It's pretty hilarious, actually. And a lot of people thought it was funny. But Mr. Brown did not think it was so funny. So for that, I apologize. I'm sorry if it offended you. Um, I could not be more sincere about that. And let me tell you, I thought, because we have this Detroit brotherhood going on, we have the Blondies, Harpos, fucking, that whole connection. DTE, formerly known as, Pine Knob. I thought we had that connection where you would be a big boy, you wouldn't get your panties in a bunch, and you would see that I was joking around. And the question I posed was actually a real question. I actually wanted to know, because YRO always told me that there's no way to get closer to a man than to have his bodily fluids on you or inside you. Now, that's coming from YR. That's what he told me. So I thought it would be like a rite of passage and a way for you two to be even closer than you were that day on that fateful Christmas Eve. But if it hurt your feelings, Mr. Earl, I apologize. Okay?
It's simple. And that was that. That was my only encounter with this bitch.
So, all right. So let's move on from that. We're going to go to, apparently, speaking of bitch and just general bitch assness, there was quite a bit of that going on today. I got home from work kind of late, took me a shower, skimmed through some shit that I was told to look at, and I saw Scott made many videos on all this shit. So let's start with Mr. Tony from Revere and his stream from earlier in the day. I think I have the timestamp right. Let's see.
And I'm just putting it out
pretty
there,
close.
bro. Make sure you don't get taken advantage of. Just be smart.
So he's talking about his main donator. I believe it might be the only person that's ever donated to him. I'm not sure. Maybe Blonin or somebody else has, but Carlos is a guy that has supported him from day one. He was a mod for him and all that shit. So he's talking about Carlos, who donated $100 to Scott when Scott did a live stream out of nowhere last night, might I add. And let's see.
Take care of yourself, bro. And I wish you the best of everything.
So I guess he's saying goodbye to Carlos here.
But with you threatening me that you're going to leave and Lauren threatening that, like, okay, fine, I'm out. Like, what do you expect me to do? You expect me to, like, oh, no, guy. Oh, no, come back. Oh, no, I need you. I need you.
Okay, so apparently, obviously, maybe earlier in the stream, because this is 53 minutes in, maybe Carlos was like, dude, you're acting like a baby about this, or something to that extent. Let's see.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. If you
Okay, so it sounded like he was kind of sincere in saying he wishes for the best for Carlos and Lauren, but a couple seconds later, it sounds like his tone has changed. Let's continue.
gonna be like that and cause that kind of attention, you're not here for the right reasons anyway. So get out.
Okay, so now he's telling him that maybe you didn't have the right intentions because you're not only donating to him. That's what it sounds like. And fuck, he's saying get out. Wow. Let's continue.
Get out. Goodbye. See you later. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Okay, so goodbye. See you later. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Basically, fuck you, Carlos. That's what we're hearing right here.
Don't watch. Don't like. Don't prescribe. Revolt against me. Give Scott $1,000 tonight, Carlos. Give him.
Okay, so anyone with a brain can see that there's a little butt hurtness going on here. And let's see where we're headed.
Drop him a bomb of like $700, bro. Drop the biggest fucking bomb just to piss me off.
Okay, so jealousy. We're definitely seeing some jealousy from Mr. Tony.
Donate everything. Donate all your money to fucking Scott, bro. Yeah, man. Feed me the money, Carlos. Yeah, man.
Okay, and I want to mention that Scott did some videos saying that he was going to give that money away to charity. He first said that it was getting his account out of the negative, which, all right, that sounds good, right? Good for you. But I guess he's also saying that the rest of the money, once his account's out of the negative, he's going to give it to charity. Now, I have no reason to doubt that he's going to do that, but let me just say that you owe nothing to anyone. If someone gives you money, that money is therefore forever yours, and you are free to do whatever the fuck you want with it. So yeah.
So me and you are best friends, Carlos. Yeah, man. We're best friends now, Carlos.
And I said it when it happened. I was watching that stream, and I said in the chat, yeah, Tony's gonna be pissed. And I kind of said it jokingly, you know what I mean? But I also thought in the back of my head that this could happen, and it sure as shit did.
Come on! You guys are hilarious. You guys are fucking hilarious.
I don't know who he's talking about, you guys here. Like I said, this is almost 55 minutes in. I don't know who he's talking about, you guys.
Funny how fickle people can be.
Okay.
Isn't it fun?
Okay, so somebody's fickle. Who is fickle, Tony?
Funny how fickle people can be. That's the word of the day, guys. Funny how fickle people can be. I mean, really?
Okay, so this is a little spoiler alert, but I guess when they were speaking about me, which we're going to get to momentarily, on Dave Rose's stream. Right, exactly. Dave Rose's stream. Tony called in. I guess it was said that he doesn't know of anything malicious that I've done, which is true. And the only thing he knows is that I'm boring and irrelevant. And I don't have the context of that yet, so that's why we're going to listen to it together. But if we're heading in the direction where he's agreeing that I'm boring and irrelevant after us kind of patching things up, I mean, that's something that doesn't really need to be said. I accept the fact that I am boring and irrelevant, and I thank Nikki Nines for giving me the irrelevant tag so I could make an entire show off of that little tagline there. But let's continue.
Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Unfathomable.
Also, let me just state, a lot of the time, well, fucking 100% of the time recently, I'm streaming it is now 6:07 a.m. after I've worked at the minimum 10 hours, and most of the time it's 12 to 13 hours after cleanup and all this other shit. So keep that in mind. I mean, I'm not a ball of energy at this time of night. But come to find out, there are many people who appreciate what I'm doing here with these streams. They get to watch it later in the day. And in fact, a lot of those people who you see in other people's chats talking shit about me are the same people who are coming to me saying, dude, I appreciate what you're doing. It's entertaining and it gives me some extra shit to listen to and a different point of view. And it's people who I was like, damn, I thought for sure this dude fucking hated my guts. And apparently that's not the case. Apparently they're just saying shit to start shit with me and whoever else, whoever else's chat they're in. So let's continue though.
Fathomable. Sad it had to end that way. Sad. But hey, once again, Stony Tony didn't do nothing wrong, man. What did I do? Answer me what I did wrong. Please answer me one thing that I did wrong.
Why are you Tony, why are you talking about doing something wrong just because somebody decided to donate to someone else? I mean, just because they donated to Scott doesn't mean they don't still like and support you. I don't get that part one bit. In fact, if you're looking forward to being a YouTuber or a streamer, as Kim would say, you can't get in a fight with the one donator you have. I mean, again, you might have two or three, I don't know, man, but this is obviously the most significant donator. And if you're already pushing that person away, Joe, if anything, should have taught you something, man. I mean, where do you think Joe would be if he did that shit way back in the day? He didn't, and that's why he grew to be whatever he became. So if you're going to say that you want to be this big YouTuber, you need to learn, man, and learn from people who have done it. Regardless of what you think of Joe Cronin, he has spent a lot of time on his channel, and he has built it into being something fucking extremely relevant. You want to talk about relevancy? Bought him a fucking home, for crying out loud. And you should learn from his mistakes. He you look up to him. I know you do. So you should certainly see the mistakes that he's made and learn from that. But doing this already, man, it's kind of baffling. Kind of baffling. And I gave you a chance, man. I thought we were cool. But it's seeming like you're doing a lot of shit that's just, it's all a little game to you, and that you really aren't taking this shit seriously, and you don't really want to become successful on here. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see where it goes.
Or is it just you taking your emotions, taking your fucking ball, and fucking putting it in your bag and going home? That's it. You quit. You quit, bro. You quit. And you lost. At the end of the day, you lost, Carlos. Carlos and Lauren, you quit.
I don't understand what they lost, man. To me, it seems like Carlos wouldn't leave unless you did something pretty egregious. Like I said, I'm just jumping into this, but it sounds like you're going pretty hard on the guy, and it probably didn't have to turn out this way. So I don't trying to see this angle you're going at here, man. And maybe that explains why you called in to Dave later. Again, let's see.
You lost. Why did you quit? Because you didn't get your own way? Why did you lose? Well, because you made a mistake. You made a mistake, Carlos. And you threatened me to leave the show. And, like, once you throw a threat out there like that, what am I supposed to do?
All right, so threatened to leave the show. Does that mean you went at Carlos about donating to Scott, and he thinks you kind of went too far, and then it kind of went from there, and then that's when he said, well, fuck this shit, I'm out of here? But what did he lose? Like, what? I don't understand where you're saying he lost. I don't understand that.
Be like, oh, no, man, no, please don't. Like, that's a threat. You're threatening me, right? You're threatening.
Okay, so did he say, please don't make this a big deal? And you didn't listen?
Me that you're going to leave the show, so leave. Go support Scott. Run his channel. Trust me, you can run his channel the way You could run his channel the way you run this one, right? See how he deals with that. And this is where it happens, guys. The donation, the stealing of the donators.
Oh boy, been there and heard that one many, many times, man. That's something that everybody has had to deal with. Not myself, because I don't give anyone, well, for a couple of reasons, really. First of all, I don't think I do anything that deserves for me to get any donations. I do this for the people who enjoy it and they have something to listen to. But on top of that, even if someone did want to donate to me, I don't give them a chance to. There is no way for anyone to donate to me. I do not have a card hooked up through Streamlabs. There's no way to give me any money. And I like it a lot better that way, trust me. Because you don't have to run into these problems.
What Joe said was right. What Joe said was a million times right.
Oh, about people stealing, yeah, see? About people stealing donations. He's been there, done that, and gone through that many, many times. But I don't think that's what happened here. That's my point, Tony. I don't think that's what happened. I don't think Scott, because he got one donation, stole your donator. I can't agree with that at all.
Hey, what the fuck was that? Oh, okay. So, it's just sad, dude. It's just sad. Yes, I am taking new applications for mods, guys. New applications for mods. Step right up and be the new moderator for the Stony Tony channel.
Okay, so before I even jump over to Dave's stream, if I had to make a guess, and again, this is just a guess, this isn't an attack or a judgment on your character, Tony. But if I had to guess, I would say that since this happened, and you apparently lost Carlos, who was an important part of your show and what you do, did you see that, well, hey, Dave has money, or Dave has donators, Dave's getting some traction, maybe I should just slide over there and somebody, as long as I'm cool with Dave, maybe they'll support me as well. Is that what is happening, Tony? Just a question. It's not an accusation. Just a question. Because I know you're not a dummy. A lot of people think you're stupid, Tony, but you're not. You're not at all. I don't see you as stupid one bit.
Yes, indubitably, indubitably. All I'm saying is, Carlos, you better hit Scott with the biggest bomb when he goes.
I mean, we're going back to the same. He's repeating himself quite a bit. And again, I wasn't able to listen to this whole thing, not even close to as much as I probably should have. But it's a 3-hour and 36-minute stream. And I'm curious as to how long he goes on about this one topic. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me, or maybe you guys will know, and I'll find out later. But let's see.
Live tonight, because you know he's going to go live, because now he has your support.
Well, apparently Scott didn't go live, from what I can understand. So.
And that's all you need. That's all you need is one donator.
Oh, you're kind of. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about. Like, to look at these people as simply just donators is a very dangerous situation and a bad thing to do, in my opinion. It really, really is. And I got on to Ken about that, and I've gotten on to Joe about that as well. To call these people donators instead of supporters or friends, it's a bad move in my book, man. But what do I know?
One donator. One supporter, like Scott has now. Come on, dude. Why this no work now? Why this no work all of a sudden? It worked once, and then it no work again. It worked once now it no work again. What the fuck?
All right.
Like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Like, I don't really care, dude.
You can't say that. You cannot say you don't care. You can't say I don't give a fuck and I don't care when you've spent this much time talking about it. That doesn't work.
Like, I do this shit for fun, and, you know, like, the support fucking helps me more than you know, and I appreciate that, but I'm not gonna fucking acquiesce and fucking...
Well, and you shouldn't. And nobody should acquiesce or allow anyone to run their channel or their program, their show, the way that they want it run. I agree with that 100%. But my point is, I don't see Carlos turning his back on Tony that easily. So I think it's more of Tony pushing him away. That's what it feels like to me. And I could be wrong. I could be.
No, dude, it's not what I do. It's not what Tony's ever been. I've never been fake. I've never done things for the money. I've never said things for the money. I'm not fake, dude. It's just not gonna happen.
All right, Tony. But if you, well, we already know that you went right to Dave's show for some reason, man, right after this. After this guy talked about desecrating your parents' fucking graves, which I guess you said they don't have graves, but that, and they were cremated. Either way, it's the fucking intent, dude. I mean, me and Scott and I have fought and said some really nasty shit about each other, man. We really, really fucking have. I'm telling you. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of forgiveness to get to that point again, you know, and for you to jump right back in with Dave without talking privately and sorting shit out first, but, you know, just to jump on a show with him, it seems like a fake move, dude, from the way I look at it.
It's just not gonna happen with me. I'm not fake. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. And you could say as much shit as you want, but at the end of the day, the fake people that suck people off for donators, like Dave and Ken.
Whoa. See, I didn't listen to this part. I didn't even know that was coming, but apparently Dave and Ken suck people off for donators. And again, shortly after Tony got done streaming here, he was on Dave's show, apparently for hours. Okay?
And all those dudes, they're the fake people. They don't shit on Bolsey because they know they get Bolsey bombs. What do you think fucking YR told me? YR told me, he told me, he's like, yeah, all the guys, you know, we try not to shit on the donator people because, you know, those are our donators, so, you know, we try to... All this fucking shit that...
Yikes, YR. What the fuck?
They put these people in different categories. And listen, we all know Carlos is my number one guy. He's been a fucking blessing to me. I wouldn't have what I have right now without Carlos. 100%. I wouldn't have my microphone. I would not...
Okay, but it's really sounding like that's the only thing that you are getting from Carlos. You're not getting his friendship. You're not getting his... Damn, man. Damn, Tony.
Have a lot of things. So he supported me tenfold. And I don't mind if Carlos supports people and gives and helps people out. Why not? Fucking spread the love. Spread the wealth. I'm all about that, bro. I think people should get, like, that's great. That's really cool.
Okay, so where are we going here? After what I just heard, where are we going here?
Awesome. You know what I mean? I don't have any problems with that. Like, I would not be where I am without Carlos.
Okay, but you have to explain that. Is it simply because it's Scott? Is that what it is? Because if it's simply Carlos donating to Scott, it doesn't make sense, because you've allowed Scott in your chat for the past, I don't know, a couple weeks now maybe, and everything's been cool. So
That's for a fact, you know? But at what price am I going to have to do that where if I'm making decisions with my channel that you can't deal, like, what happens when this channel grows, bro, and we have fucking 300, 400 people in here? Hopefully we'll get to that point someday. Like, I'm gonna have to increase my mods, and it's gonna be like, what are you gonna do then?
Yeah, he's kind of all over the place here, so we're gonna go ahead and. I don't have much time to be doing this shit, man. I'm gonna jump right to Dave Rose's stream and Tony, and I gotta fucking wrap it up and get to bed.
At the end of the day, bro, it's all good, man. I wish the best
This is Dave Rose talking to Tony.
for everybody.
Well,
Life
that's
is
the thing,
short,
though.
dude.
I can come to
And that is the thing, though.
I can come to a fucking conclusion here. I can come to an agreement. You know,
Just like that.
you've been proposed to in the past, not
Now,
in marriage.
let me just say, I did see this coming because I believe the other day Dave was raving about Tony's trucking game and how he was interested in it, and I believe that was the day he had Joe on. I don't know. This so much weird shit goes on, people.
But in regards to keeping it clean and cool, and you sort of fell back on that. I don't have to talk about you, okay? And I can do my own thing, and you can do your own thing, and not talk about me. And, when any of us recognize that you've got these assholes.
Okay, Dave is clearly drunk. Clearly drunk here.
In our chat. And, we eliminate them. We don't have to worry about any of this crossfire because, again, the bottom line is they're just trying to get us all to fight. They want us to fight. They want, me, you, and Ken, and Joe, and fucking Nikki, and all these. They want us all to fight. But you can fucking smoke your weed and fucking drive your truck.
That's it.
I can fly my fucking space plane. And I can fucking talk about food.
This is so weird, guys. Hearing this out of the blue is just so fucking weird to me.
We'll meet on a different planet. You fly your Kerbals, and I'll drive my truck, and we'll see where we meet.
The bottom line is that we do our own thing because we're happy doing our own thing. We don't need to. Yeah, we're all capable of talking shit. We do a great job. Certainly better than Simo, who truly is irrelevant.
That's fine. Going back to that, I have talked shit my entire life, whether it's on the basketball court, the football field, the baseball diamond, and I've always enjoyed it. Trust me. And it's always much more fun in person. I said that as well. And going back to that, it's like what Nikki said about how I wasn't good at it. No, I just prefer doing it in person. It's much more fun when you get to look at the person in the face when you're talking shit to them. Now, when I had my amateur fights in a cage, I didn't do much shit talking because there's nothing smart about talking that much shit when you know somebody's going to punch you in the face. You know what I mean? So I kind of kept it away from there, and that's why I look up to guys like Muhammad Ali, fucking Conor McGregor, guys who are really good at the shit talking, and most of the time get the win because that's what it all boils down to. You don't want to talk so much shit and then end up getting knocked the fuck out. So I have a respect for someone that can talk that much shit and actually knock somebody else the fuck out.
You have earned that title from Nikki Nines.
Again, like I said earlier, I appreciate it, man. I've turned an entire show into being irrelevant. Thank you. You guys got to understand that I kind of have that Eminem philosophy. I am, of course, from the Detroit area, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, why the fuck would I say I am?
There, Simo, you are irrelevant. Even Tony is more irrelevant. And I know that more people are going to be like, oh, Dave, he's going to go back working with Tony, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, that joke is overplayed. But the bottom line is that...
Well, to be honest, Tony should be more relevant. Tony was on Joe Cronin's show. You know how many times I was on Joe Cronin's show? 0. So I got 0 exposure from Joe Cronin. From his show. 0.
You know, each of us can do our own thing. And I think that Ken can do the same thing. Nick can do the same thing. And others. And we do our own thing. But
Now, this is just a hunch. This is just a hunch. And you guys know my feelings about Ken and Nikki. But after seeing what we've seen this past week with Dave Rose, I'm going to go out on a limb. And they might not admit to it publicly, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they do not agree with this whatsoever, with the way Dave Rose has conducted himself. You guys know my feelings about fucking Ken and Nikki Nines. We are not friends, and we never will ever, and fucking from here till death, be friends. But even they have a certain amount of backbone, and I don't think they're going to put up with this shit, with the way Dave Rose is acting and conducting himself. But we shall see.
One thing that we have in common, and this is something that, I guess it took you some time to learn, but the one thing that we all can do in common, which is what we've been doing, is that we eliminate the existence of Scott.
Whoa. Whoa. So are you telling me that because Scott got one donation from one of Tony's guys, I guess you want to call it, because he got one fucking donation, you guys are like that? Just like that? Is that how this goes? I mean,
Scott doesn't exist anymore in this community. And
Nah,
anytime
and
that
no,
any fucking
doesn't.
fake account comes up, boom. Like Stalin never existed. And then
look, guys, just about every one of you have me blocked in the chat. And I use my regular account everywhere, or I don't talk. But I still exist. Oh, you bet your ass I still exist. And I always will exist until my dying breath. And I'll do whatever the fuck I want and go wherever the fuck I want. And there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. The same goes for Scott McKinnon. You think that guy's gonna go away? This one's for you, YR. You got another thing coming.
I don't
We
even
have
bring.
these
I don't even bring it up anymore, dude. I'm not Dave. I'm not even bringing it up. I'm not even saying he's in my chat. I'm just gonna delete him. That's it. I'm not even saying
But
a word.
keep in mind
He's
that
not-
there are people like shit and others that support him. So they're going to say shit to try to pump him up. So again, I've got those people eliminated. If they do show up, I eliminate them. And there's been times, Tony, when people were like trying to dox you in my chat, and I instantly fucking not only eliminated them, I took notes. And I, compiled information.
You took notes and compiled information. Okay, so while you got Tony on the line with you, why don't you go ahead and tell him who doxed Tony? Let's see if he does.
And it was shared amongst the sparrows, the birdies, and everyone else. But I don't take it lightly when other people's family members are threatened. You want to threaten me? That's fine.
Whoa. Is that the guy talking about family members being threatened? Is that the same guy who just said he would desecrate Tony's parents' gravestones? Headstones? Okay.
Comment on my looks, on
Dude,
my
you said that.
stupidity, whatever.
I've known you said that. You said that like live on air when they were talking about me and somebody sent you like probably information about me or something about something else, and you're like, dude, I don't fucking care. I don't want that shit. Stop.
Well, to be fair, he does that for everyone. So, as far as I know, he doesn't allow anyone's addresses in his chat, nor should he. Nor should he. I got to check this out to see how long we've been going. Oh boy, there's quite the activity in the chat here. 9 viewers. I appreciate every single one of you 9 motherfuckers for being here. Thank you. We're at 36 minutes roughly. Jesus, all these comments. Oh, it's Scott. He's probably got 90 of them. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what Scott's gonna say. I feel you, brother. Ooh, I don't like that name. We'll skip over that. Skip over that. Skip over that. Minnesota, Scott, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so basically nobody's saying anything of importance. Good lord. It's a lot of comments here, people. Oh, lordy. Lots of comments here. Lots of comments here. Alright. Yeah, but again, like I said on my last show, I don't block anyone, man. You guys can keep it up and keep it going. You are free to say whatever the fuck you want. This is the Freedom Channel, people. Let's see. We'll go a few more minutes on this. See where it goes. Because apparently, I mean, this is a 5 hour and 15-minute stream. This is somewhere in the middle. This is at 3 hours and 12 minutes, in case you're wondering. And apparently, Dave opens up the phone lines, and Minnesota calls in. So I guess they had a pretty good fight. A pretty dumb fight, however you want to look at it. And maybe we'll have to review that tomorrow or later on in the day if I wake up in time. Let's see where this goes.
Fucking sending it to me.
I don't.
And
I
I
don't
knew
think
that
kindly
at
of
that point.
Not
Yeah,
at
I
all.
knew at that point that was something personal that somebody has on me, and you're like, dude, I don't care. Like, we're not doing that. Like, you gotta understand where the levels are.
And
And
you
that's
gotta
something.
Look, Stepdaddy Dave, even in the background, he scolds. He scolds his stepkids. Okay, so
Yeah.
when I get shit like that, yeah, I might announce that publicly. But
Okay, so I guess Dave here is admitting that he knows the people who are putting addresses out there, and he scolds them privately. Is that all you do, is scold them privately? Because if I knew the people who were posting addresses and personal information, they would be out of there.
afterwards, after I'm off air, expect like this person not to be able to sit for a week from my verbal spanking.
Wow.
And that's cool, and that's cool with me because
Lots of dick sucking going on here, it sounds like.
me, you, and Ken, even though we shit on each other, you know, you guys go at it. Listen, there has to be some dynamic in this community.
Oh, man. Again, like I said, I have a feeling that Ken's not going to be down with this shit. I really do.
Where it's like, you know, us again
But
against
Ken has surprised me many times, man, so I have no idea with that guy, really.
each other or whatever it is, and that's fine. It's best for business that way.
Best for business. What kind of business are you doing, Tony? You just lost your only donator, dude, if that's what you're saying right here. This all just sounds weird to me.
It's fine. But we don't fucking
Like,
go.
what kind of business, bro? Like, I've spent over a half hour on this, and it's fucking too much time. If you want me to be completely honest. I don't take donations. I don't see how you guys putting hours upon hours each day is good business for you. Unless you're secretly getting thousands of dollars. But, again, I highly doubt that that's how it's going because I understand the donation part of it, right? People donate because they want to get noticed. I get that. And, of course, if more people see people donating to people, those people will say, wow, that person must be special because he's getting quite a bit of money sent his way. So maybe this is someone I should pay attention to. And then it snowballs from there if you're good.
Low blows. We don't take it that far. We keep it at a certain level. Sometimes we kind of hit there and pick and prod at certain things, but at the end of the day, I think we all know that where we are and where it is. And the reason why I always appreciate
the whole CPS thing against Ken's kids, though.
Yeah. Let's
we all
rewind
know,
that again. We got to
but
listen
we
to
don't
that.
fucking go low blows. We don't take it that far. We keep it at a certain level. Sometimes we kind of hit there and pick and
Right. We already know about, and Dave's about to let us know the rest of it. But yeah, we know about the parents' gravestones, and I mean it's pretty low, bro. Pretty low blow there, bro.
prod at certain things, but at the end of the day, I think we all know that where we are and where it is. And the reason why I always appreciate
the whole CPS thing against Ken's kids, though, didn't you?
CPS.
Yeah.
He had to correct CPS. Yeah. Wow. Wowie.
Child
What's-
Protective Services.
I don't know if I said CPS because I didn't even know what CPS meant.
Oh, Jesus H. Wow.
Your child.
There's DSS.
This dude's really deflecting here. Tony, man, I guess I was wrong about you, bro. You're... Fuck, man. I tried, man. Just know that I tried, Tony. All right? Fucking tried, dude.
I forget what that means. But no, I don't think I did say that. I might have said something about...
I know Scott's done that in the past.
Oh, let's...
He's
Yeah.
Master deflector here. Master fucking deflector Dave Rose. Let's go back to Scott. Common denominator Scotty boy.
threatened to fucking, you know.
No, I never
that, but
threatened it.
I don't know. Some people in the chat were saying that. So correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
If I ever made a thing at Ken, a passing thing, when we brought up the kids thing, I think I said, you know, I was just saying the...
Talking about his kids in general is a low blow. Regardless, dude. Regardless, it's a low blow. However you want to sugarcoat it, it's a fucking low blow. And you just literally said that you don't take low blows, so...
opposite or whatever, and hey, I said it just to trigger you. So I was just saying it to trigger you. So I don't know, you know? I was just saying...
Oh, so... just kidding, not kidding. Just kidding, not kidding. So maybe he did learn from the best.
Trigger you. So whatever I said then, it was just to trigger you.
Just said it to trigger you, right? But is he saying that just because he found out that Ken said the thing about talking to JB just to trigger Tony? So now he's trying to play that game.
I don't really know.
Here's the thing. I'll be honest.
Stumbling. Stuttering fuck there, Tony. I mean, just spit it out, dude. I thought you weren't fake, brother.
And you got to accept this because Ken does as well. Both of you are fucking morons. Both of you are hot-headed and stupid idiots who'll say just about anything because, oh my God, my feelings, blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah, see, I don't see Ken taking this shit very well at all, man. The tone that Dave Rose has here and the stepdaddy Dave Rose, I don't see Ken or Nikki Nines falling for this shit, dude. I definitely know that Mars won't. Definitely know Mars doesn't fall for this shit. But we'll have to see.
okay, just stop it. So, at least I'm the more level-headed person in this entire
That's rich, Dave.
situation. But I see the bigger picture is that, okay, people have been stupid on either of your side. Not my side, though. I'm always smart. But on...
That wasn't a throat clearing. That was me throwing up in my mouth. Holy Lord. Is this shit poppling and a crackling? My fucking microphone. Hang on 1 second. Good old Turtle Beach. High quality shit.
both of your sides. So the bottom line is that who's the bigger... And we've always said this, okay, from the very beginning, Tony. At least now you're ready. But who's the biggest fucking culprit here? Who's the biggest dissenter?
Let me guess that it's Scott McKinnon. Let me guess. Just a wild stab in the dark here.
One who wants to cause the most chaos. It's Scott.
Oh,
So
wouldn't you know it?
the best way to eliminate his existence is to ignore him. To totally fucking stop talking about him, remove anybody that supports him from the chats.
Remove anyone who supports him from the chats, he says. Good luck doing that one, man. Because I'll tell you, Scott has a lot of supporters, man. A whole lot of supporters. As do I, apparently, now. And I appreciate each and every one of you motherfuckers, once again. But, wow. Alright, let's see.
And to just go on with doing your own...
And to be fair, Scott said he was done. He was done with the shit the other day until his name was once again brought up. Once again. Scott did that stream not even talking about drama, and he ended up getting a donation. And this is where we went once again.
You know why I like you, Dave? Though?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. I really can't wait to hear this one.
You know why I like you? I would say this. I was always thinking this. Like at the end of the day, like I don't hate you. Like I think
Okay.
I like you because you know why? I think you would be the type of person that if like say we went out, like I took you out or something, you appreciate the smaller things. You appreciate.
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? If I took you out, you appreciate the smaller things? What are you trying to tell us here, Tony?
Finer things. You appreciate the small nuances, things. You appreciate little things.
Little things, huh?
You're very appreciative and respectful. And
appreciative and fucking respectful. Holy shit, this is great. This is great, people. I hope you're enjoying this.
give time to the little things. So that's why you're, you know, you're all right in my book.
You're all right in my book. All right, well, you just outed yourself earlier when you said that you say shit just to trigger people. Trust me, that's not going to trigger me or fucking, that's, I can't even fucking talk after hearing that one.
Because at the end of the day, you know, whatever the situation is or whatever we're talking about.
At the end of the day, the thing is, though, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You give time, you give your time to the specific conversation at need or
Oh my fucking God, what is he going on about right here?
whatever's happening, you give your 100% kind of direction into it. And that's what I always kind of liked about you, because there's a lot of people that, especially online, the yeahs to death. Yeah, dude, yeah, and it just goes in through one ear and out the other like garguts. You know, someone you're talking to and it's just like nothing you say, like bullfrog. These guys that you talk to and they don't listen at all, and it's just you're wasting time. With you, no conversation's ever a waste of time because you're always kind of into it to a degree. But I was saying more on like, if you ever met in person, you're the type of person I think like, you know, say I.
Oh my God, people, are you listening to this right now? Are you listening to this right now? This is a fucking love fest.
Say we went out and we smoked or whatever.
We went out again with this went out thing.
And like I threw you like an eighth or something.
And I threw you some drugs.
You would be really appreciative.
You'd really like it if I threw you some drugs, Dave Rose.
Be like, dude, no, just don't throw me the eighth. Let's go through like what are the strains here? Like,
oh yeah, tell me a little bit more about these drugs that you're giving me.
Dude, this is fucking great, man.
Let me just tell you, Dave Rose would probably be telling you about what strain you have, right? Because Dave Rose knows it all.
What? Let's roll. Like, you're very, I don't know. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, I don't know how you're trying to explain it either, Tony. You are put the shovel down. Put the fucking shovel down, Tony.
But that's how I think you come off. Like, no time with you is wasted. Like.
Oh my God. Oh baby, Dave Rose, let me tell you something. No time with you is wasted, and if we went out and I gave you drugs, you would be so appreciative and you'd lick my balls.
If you're with someone or giving someone your time.
And if you're giving someone your time and you're kinda rubbing on his thigh and you're licking on his balls and looking right between his eyes.
That's what I kind of was pretty cool, So I don't know if I'm just talking ragtime, but I've always kind of felt like that with you. No conversations wasted, and I think you're very, very appreciated and humbled by a lot of things. So,
do I really even want to hear his response to that? Do I really want to? Because I'm already cringed to the maximum here. Do I want to do it? Should I put a poll up before I do this?
Well, some people might disagree with that, but
oh, yes, they would.
the point I was just trying to make.
Oh yeah,
is that
I would change directions on that one as quickly as possible as well, David. Dave usually leaves his streams up for quite a while. He really does. Well, as far as I know, he doesn't delete shit. like myself. So we're at 3 hours and 17 minutes, 58 seconds of a 5 hour and 15 minute stream in which Mr. Minnesota Vikings fan has not even called in yet. And people, I don't know, have I cleared my throat once tonight? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. But if I could somebody give me a throat clearing count in the comments? I'd really appreciate that. If you could do that for me, please. It's the only thing I ask of you, okay? I never ask you guys for shit. I don't ask you to like. I don't ask you to share it or anything else. But give me a throat clearing count if you listen to this whole fucking stream. In which we are at, let's see. Let's get over here. Scotty Boy is on fire in the chat. And brother, I will go through later and I will read each and every one of them. I promise. Promise you. We're at 52 minutes, 25 seconds. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will leave it for tonight. I have a feeling this is going to be fun over the next couple days. And if I'm just guessing here, there's going to be even more content for me to dissect. Maybe as early as this morning. So I appreciate it, each and every one of you for joining me here, man. And we're going to fucking keep moving forward. Whether it's fucking 10 people watching, 100 people, fuck, I'm kidding. Fucking 100 people are never going to watch this shit. I can even admit that. So, again, thank you guys. And I'll sign off with a simple later.